Jammu and Kashmir operations chief has now been eliminated. A big win for the security forces in Jammu and Kashmir because Abu Qatal has now been eliminated. He has been the Jammu and Kashmir operations chief of the LeT, held the title of Ghazi for Lashkar's Jammu and Kashmir operations. And Abu Qatal was also involved in orchestrating terror attacks from across the border in Pakistan. As far as killings are concerned, he was killed by unknown gunmen late last night. Circumstances of the killing remain unclear. Let's tell you about the key attacks he had orchestrated. 7 civilians were killed in Dhangri in Rajouri. On January 1st, 5 Hindus were shot dead. January 2nd, 2 more killed in an IED blast planted by terrorists. And 5 Indian Jawans of the Rashtriya Rifles were killed in action. The attack took place in Bhattaduria and Poonch. Army vehicle was ambushed, attacked and later set on fire by Lashkar terrorists. All of this was planned by Jammu and Kashmir's operations chief of LeT, Abu Qatal. Gursimran is joining me live. Gursimran, give us more details about how this could be a big win for the security forces in dismantling terror in Jammu and Kashmir.
See, this is a big blow to the Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jamaat, as one of their top commanders has been killed by the unknown gunman in the Jhelum district of the Punjab province of Pakistan. As per the statement that has been issued to the local media by the Punjab police, it states that Jamaat-ud-Dawa commander Abu Qatal alias Nadeem has been shot dead by the unknown gunman along with one other commander whose identity is yet to be confirmed, and one of the other who was traveling with them is injured. The bike-borne gunmen, they came and they fired late last night on a vehicle that in which they were traveling in. It was an SUV that was fired upon. That is what we are picking up from the sources that have learned from the Punjab police in Pakistan. Now coming to what the Abu Qatal has done. His name is Abu Qatal alias Qatal Sindhi. He is one of those deadly terrorists that were on the radar of the security forces for a longer period of time, because he was involved in the 2 of the deadliest attacks that have taken place in the Jammu and Kashmir. First was the January 1st and 2nd terror attack in the Dhangri village of the Rajouri, wherein 7 civilians, 5 on the gunpoint after checking their Aadhaar cards by the terrorists of Lashkar-e-Toiba. They were killed, and the second day there was an IED attack in which a minor and another one was killed by the Pakistani terrorist. These terrorists were working on the behest of Abu Qatal and were getting the directions from Abu Qatal. The second terror attack was the Bhattaduria terror attack that happened on the April 20, 2023, when the army vehicles of Rashtriya Rifles was fired upon. Even the UBGLs were also fired. Grenades were lobbed at the army vehicle, setting it to fire, in which 5 brave hearts of the Indian army, they were killed in action. So these 2 were the terror attacks, and when the investigation was handed over to the National Investigation Agency, it came into being that Abu Qatal was the mastermind along with the Sajid Jatt, and he was the one who was orchestrating the attacks in the Rajouri Poonch. He was the Ghazi, that means the chief of the operations for Lashkar-e-Toiba in Jammu and Kashmir. Since he has been in the Rajouri and the Poonch in 2002-2003 as per official records, and as per the unofficial records, he has been in Jammu and Kashmir in 1999 to 2000 as well. So he has been infiltrated twice, exfiltrated twice from Jammu and Kashmir, and he has revived its old contacts. One of those who is presently in the custody of the National Investigation Agency, Nisar, he revived his old contacts, and then he used to drop the cash, ammunition, and also the consignments of the weapons into the Indian territory, which was further picked by Nisar at his home in the Mendhar and then was given to the terrorists. So Abu Qatal was a big name when it comes to the security agencies, those who know that how Lashkar was operating in Jammu and Kashmir, and he was on the radar of the security forces, but now he has been gunned down by the unknown gunman in the Jhelum district of Pakistan, Punjab, and as we speak, the identity of the other commander of the Lashkar-e-Toiba who was traveling with Abu Qatal is still not ascertained by the Punjab police in Pakistan, but a big setback to Lashkar-e-Toiba and especially to its nefarious plans in the Rajouri and Poonch, where the terrorists of Lashkar, those who have infiltrated back in 2021-22, they are still active, but now their handler, the key man who was behind the J&K operations of Lashkar-e-Toiba, known as Lashkar Ghazi in Jammu and Kashmir, Abu Qatal Sindhi, has been neutralized by unknown gunmen in Pakistan's Punjab.
Also, Gursimran, NIA has also named him in multiple cases. Like you were mentioning about these attacks, NIA has also named him and 4 others as well in the civilian attack case and much more than that. And as far as LET's operations in Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, this is a big setback to them because the key cog in their operations, wheel has been knocked off.
See, you have rightly mentioned, because it is going to be a big setback for the planned operations that the Lashkar has done. Because we are in the 3rd month of the year, that means we are witnessing the onset of the summers. And if we go back to the last 4 to 5 years, the onset of summers and the summers have been really hot in the Jammu and Kashmir, especially in the Jammu region. Because starting from 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, all the major attacks have been witnessed either in the mid or the late of March, and then it is the spree of the attacks that we have witnessed, especially in the Rajouri and the Poonch, where the terrorists are carrying out back-to-back terror attacks. Since the terrorists that are active in the Rajouri and the Poonch, they have been here for more than a couple of years. They are well aware of the dynamics, they are well aware of the terrain of the area, and that's why they have been giving a tough time to the security forces. But now with the end of Abu Qatal, it means that their handler from across the border, who was giving them directions to carry out the terror attacks, is no more, and that is going to have setback. Reason being, Abu Qatal was well aware of the terrains because he has infiltrated, as per the unofficial records, twice. Official record says only once, but unofficial record says that he has infiltrated into 1999 to 2000, and then 2001 to 2003 was the time when he infiltrated.
Do we have any details about these gunmen who attacked Abu Qatal? Any details on their affiliation?
See, there has been no word regarding the affiliation. The Punjab police in Pakistan says that they have launched a massive manhunt to nab these unknown gunmen, but the unknown gunman has always been a mystery for the Pakistani security agencies as well as for the Pakistani terror groups, because we have seen that many of the top terror commanders in Pakistan have been killed by these unknown gunmen. And what has come out so far, that it is due to their internal rivalry, because who can get the much from the ISI needs to prevail. And to prevail, these terror groups have been targeting each other, and this was another such event of the targeted killing by the unknown gunmen, which seems to be so as to establish their supremacy in the eyes of the Pakistani ISI, that they have done this. But the details are awaited, that who were these gunmen, because they have not been nabbed by the Pakistani Punjab's police or by the Frontier Corps, but they have managed to flee from the site after killing the 2 commanders, including one is Abu Qatal. The identity of 2nd commander is still unknown, while injuring the 3rd one that was traveling in a SUV vehicle.
Right, Gursimran, many thanks for joining me with those details. Now let's move on, viewers, because